This is a video for Leo rising. If your rising in astrology is the sign of Leo, this video is for you. I'm Cassandra, the Saffron Sage, helping you use astrology to evolve. So if you are a Leo rising, this means the way that you greet the world is like the sun, like the king archetype, like the lion that Leo is. So you greet the world with pride in who you are. You greet the world just like the sun, you shine. And the way that the Leo shines is through their own self-interest, their own creativity, being able to express those things, really going after what they want in life. And really, a Leo rising is here to bring people up. You might naturally want to make other people feel good, just feel like, this just need to, like, even when you're saying hi at a party, you might not even know that you have this like light that kind of lights people up a little bit. And Leo risings can also spend their time either doing some kind of creative endeavor, whether it be a business or a creative passion of some kind, or raising kids. Some Leo risings do end up just putting a lot of warmth and energy into their families. And when it comes to business, Leo rising can be really wonderful organizers. You can find them sometimes as owners of nightclubs or other things in the entertainment industry or in other fields where they are able to use their personality. Okay, personality is the key word for a Leo rising, because this is what you offer the world and what you bring the world and what you really infuse into your dealings with the world is this personality that is only how you are. Sometimes Leo risings tend to be the center of attention. Now, whether you see that in yourself or not is a different story. And again, Leo risings have very strong skills to manage and lead teams, to be business owners. Oftentimes you'll see them in self-employment. And one of the challenges, a tendency for a Leo rising, is to set aside their creative goals to do something that makes them successful. This is going to be a temptation if you're a Leo rising, because Leo risings want to enjoy the quality of life, the style of life that money or success would bring them. And that's really important to a Leo anything, but Leo rising, you're gonna meet the world with this desire, not just to infuse passion, but to elevate your status in life, because Leo really is that king archetype. So there is this innate desire to rise among the ranks, whether that be to be a manager, to be a leader, to be a business owner, to have a lot of money, to enjoy wealth, if a Leo rising has money, they're going to spend it on everything they want to have. They're going to not be shy, about how they spend their money. I feel like the phrase, if you got it, flaunt it, comes to mind, because that's kind of that pride of the lion of saying, look at what I've accomplished, look at me. Even if you're not doing it in such a showy way, there's this deep inner desire to live your life in such a way that you feel proud of who you are and what your status is in life. That being said, sometimes Leo risings will set aside their creative interests for that success, like I talked about. But the problem here is that a Leo needs to shine, okay? If you are a Leo rising, suppressing your creativity, squashing it out totally, not letting yourself have that outlet, it can be really detrimental. The problem here is that as a Leo, you really, really need that self-expression, that outlet, that creative outlet, whatever that is, whether it is, something you do, some kind of hobby or interest, or whether it's simply expressing your own viewpoints on your own social media. Just being able to be who you are in the world is really important for a Leo rising. So watch that tendency to set aside, your true passions for some, level of success. Overall, Leo risings, they're very passionate. They're a fire sign. They care a lot about others. They can be warm, very generous, although sometimes Leo rising can either go one of two ways in terms of their challenges. Challenge one is a little bit of insecurity. They might not show this, but they are going to worry about how they measure up and if they're good enough and if they're, passionate enough and if their writing is good enough or the way that they talk or whatever. They're going to be concerned about that. Another challenge for Leo rising is the pride, which is true for every Leo, just keeping that in check. So that's what I have for Leo rising. If you want more on your rising sign, book a private reading. Be sure to get my astrology career guide. It's a free guide. You can click the link in the description to get access to that and to get on my email list where I talk all about all kinds of tips and tricks and information about using astrology to align with your purpose. So make sure you get that, and let me know in a comment below if this was accurate, if it was helpful. I love hearing from you guys, and I will see you all in the next video.